If you recall back then, as May was winning back to back endorsement and constantly being introduced to other ventures, she also had the opportunity to attend some kind of conference. She did one in Doha. I mean, she went alongside some women of substance. They poured out their heart. They cried. They told their story. These are stories of resilience. It was an opportunity for them to connect. It was an opportunity for them to do for themselves. Now, back then, some people frowned at this conference. They said, oh, these are simply a kind of group of women who want to play the pity card, and these are a group of women who are disobedient to their marriage, like, all of that. They came up with different. In fact, some said that there should be a conference somewhere where men will go to. The center of this their conversation or narrative is because is because of Mary, basically because of Mary. To them, in their little mind, they thought Mary is the reason why that conference was organized, not knowing that such conference exists. It exists long before Mary had any marriage crisis. It's just that now people are conscious of it because Mary is involved. The talk is about Edochie, Judy Austin, and Mary. Now let's go to the major. Yeah, let's go to the major. Yinka, theicing. I don't know if it is theicing or whatever. Linc Edochie. We are not going to remove that Linc Edochie regardless. So, according to the report and rumor that we got, she also had applied. I mean, she showed interest. She wanted to be part of this Doha. The Doha. She wanted to be part of it. She wanted to be part of the Women with Substance. And maybe she wants to connect with them so that she can also share a story, network, and whatever. I don't know what she had on her mind to achieve. She wants to be part of this conference, Women of Substance. The title of that conference back then, if I could remember, is turning your tears into some kind of testimony. So maybe, are we going to call it divorce now? But let us play it safe. Let's play it safe because we don't know the story behind our divorce. So it was supposed to be a kind of gathering of women with different stories and how they've been able to rise above these challenges they had in their lives or still have in their life, how they've been able to maneuver their way, how they've been able to rise, how they've been able to do for themselves. So when she called, I'm talking of Yinka now, then nobody knew her. She called, I am Yinka from the United States of America, although I'm a Nigerian too. I want to be part of this. And they are like, okay, you call the organizer and they put your details together, and then, you do the payment, and you can decide for yourself to choose where to accommodate yourself, or if you want the show organizer to do everything, it will be done. So they got that detail, and don't forget that the doors to this is open, but then they still have to be conscious of what and who they are bringing. They have to be very careful. They ask, oh, Yinka, okay, it's fine, okay. But then she added Linc. She added Linc Edochie to her name, like, oh, this is Yinka. When they needed that details, and they're like, okay, they got the detail. They're like, okay, we'll get back to you. She told them, I've been trying to do the registration online, but I've not been able to get my reservation and all of that. It's not. And they said, okay, it's fine. Then they said, we'll get back to you. She waited for about 2 days. She didn't get across. She didn't get any update. And she called back like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, I'm from the US, I'm from the United States of A. What's happening to you? And they asked, are you a member of the clan Edochie? Oh, no, not a family member, but like a family member via engagement, relationship, and all of that. I'm actually the new wifey of Linc Edochie. Oh, really? Oh, that's fine. Oh, and then she's like, is that the reason why you guys had stalled for a while? Like you guys didn't get it? They said, no, 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 it's got nothing to do with that. Obviously, it would be kind of stupid for them to, not allow people in. It's not about Mary. There are tens of women who attended that conference who have much more compelling story than Mary. It's just that Mary is the one that is in vogue right now. That's why it seems as if a story is larger than life, like it is beyond. That's the reason why. So she said, okay, can we proceed with the application, like the registration, and go on with what we need to do? And they're like, well, actually what we do is before we allow anyone, vet them, we need to do some background check to know who we're bringing on. We don't want this to be like an association of negativity and all of that. We want something, it's open for everybody though, but still we do our background check. So they said they had checked on social media, the couple that named there, to search to see what's up with her, that kind of person. They don't want someone coming into this and then the person tries to, rather than being productive, the person is counterproductive. So they had checked and they saw that they saw a trail on social media, and they realized that it's not like they're trying to judge her by looking on her, checking her social media. No, they wanted to just know one or two things, like, I guess. So it's not like they want to see if she has been immodest, upright. Everyone has their things. So I say, what the women there, they've been saints, like this is an association or group of women who are saints, and no, not at all. Never. It does not make sense. That would not even make sense at all. But they saw some kind of conversation and they are like, madam, we did our background check and we saw your social media trail, and we don't know if you'll be allowed to be part of this, because there are certain kind and types of women that we are expecting so that we can achieve our goal. It's just not for it's open for everybody, but not like that, like in that way. It's not like we have a kind of society. It's not like a group, but we have a specific vision, dream. We have goals. So for us all to align, we need women who share the same aspiration, who have similar background. That's what we want. We are not looking down on anyone, but then we do not want conflict or all of that. So we saw certain posts of yours and some back and forth here and there, and we don't know if we don't think if that kind of saying no to you, but still not saying, hey, we don't want you. So they were a bit polite, but they made it clear that, madam, you cannot come to Doha. Stay where you are and enjoy yourself. You can watch us, and see a little bit of the highlight here and there. And she's like, oh, you guys are trying to discriminate against me. Is it because of the why? And they're like, well, I'm kind of thinking about it. If she had been allowed to come there, would she have use the opportunity to connect to Mary and then get to know a little bit about what she needs to know about, or kind of speak to Mary like, Mary, you see, you have to caution certain people. You cannot allow them go around talking about my Odogu, saying that my Odogu took your money, my Odogu took this and that. It's not fair. That's not okay. My Odogu is soon going to be a U.S. citizen. So why? You have to do something. You have to speak to your main nation and try to make them stop this. It is not right. It is not okay. No, no, no. I don't know if that's what she was hoping to achieve, like getting across to Mary. She didn't mind to pay that much for that conference, travel down to Doha, spend that amount of money just for her to put Mary in, bring her, draw her in closer to herself or something. Oh, I don't get it. Like, was that what it was supposed to be? Well, she wasn't allowed to come. She wasn't allowed to come. Nowadays, your social media trail is important even to certain countries. If you're applying for visa or applying for certain jobs, it's not part of life. So, now you all know what's happening. How she said she wants to defend her Odogu, and how she got kind of on this, and unfortunately, she has forgotten that proverb that says that one if one person should cook for a whole village, the village will consume and even wait for more. But if the whole village cooks and offer it to you, you cannot finish it now, tomorrow, or ever. So therefore, if she believes that she can write and rant and type and challenge a nation, I'm glad that she saw that there is a nation called May Nation. It will be stupid of you to want to go against such. You need to understand fight. Like, if you want to fight, you need to understand your arsenal. You need to understand it's not bad for you to express yourself. No one is saying be dumb, shut up your mouth, good or bad. You have the right to speak. This is not, it is democracy. You have the right to speak, but then you have to be careful. Do you have enough weapon? There's nothing like one man mopo. Do you have enough arsenal weapon to fight and then win? Because it's one thing to fight, the other is for you to win. From the look of things, if she's not careful, she will be damaged. You have to have your own soldier to help you fight. You have to have your own nation. And you have not built any nation, you've not built anything. And Mary's nation was not built by her offering anybody money. It was built, and it's an organic thing. That's the point. So it was not built by her compelling people or coming on social media asking people to be by her side. It was built naturally. So to fight this kind of battle, you must have your soldier. Yinka, do you have? Silence will be better. No, because, you don't need to get on this. Yes, you've spoken about your man. The best you would have done is, hey, what nonsense is this? How dare you guys say my Odogu stole Mary's money? What trash is that? Moreover, talking about it is even making it kind of like, if Linc wanted, Linc would have told Mary, I know these things are overwhelming and I know you're not the one, blah, blah, blah. Please, I don't like what's going on. I know you've got issues with my brother, but please, can you address this thing, even if it's for 5 seconds? You don't just write something or say something and say, please, I know you guys are there for me for blah, 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 but Linc or the Edochie or something, you Edochie's sibling or brothers, they never stole my money or something. But if it didn't, that's how to sort it out. Not you coming out to talk. Because talking about it don't still stop people from thinking or believing. That is, who knows? That's the thing.